All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. All right, before we get rolling on this video, which is going to be hopefully a little bit humorous, because we need a break, right? We need a break from the seriousness of this world. This album here, very serious. If you're a fan of West Coast music, Steely Dan, Toto, Chicago, Airplay, I throw them in there. That was David Foster's crazy band. Maybe a little bit overproduced, the Airplay stuff was, but page 99, For Imagination's Sake. Okay, that's the name of the album. Bill Champlin singing on the title track. And Bill, very generous guy. He gives his vocal talents over to many of these bands that come along. State Cows, I remember he did that for them as well on a track called, I think, Finally Fair and Balanced, kind of a humorous take on the Fox News thing. Anyway, good stuff here. You should order one of these, get one for the car, get one for the RV, whatever you are driving around in. I think you should have a copy of this new album from page 99. All right. Now, Kiss, on a slightly different topic here. Rock legends Kiss mistake Australian flag for Austrian flag at Vienna concert. You know, it's getting to be the end of the road for just about everybody involved when you make this kind of blunder. They say it's a major fail. According to the headline here, they suffer a major fail. Americans and their geography. That's what people were saying at the concert. Yeah. You know, when you hear these news stories about Ukraine and the commentator says, you know, most Americans can't find Ukraine on a map. That, I think, is mostly true. To sound like a fact checker, it's mostly true. American band Kiss ended a concert in Vienna on Sunday with a cultural blunder when they thanked their Austrian fans with an image of the Australian flag. The glam rock legends ended the show by projecting the Kiss logo, featuring the colors and symbols of the Australian flag, including the Union Jack and Southern Cross, on a giant screen behind the stage, alongside the text, Kiss loves you, Vienna. The 9,000 Kiss fans in attendance roared with laughter when the message appeared during the closing moments of the concert, reports Today Times Live. So, yeah, that was a bit of a cultural blunder. An Austrian fan, not an Australian fan. So you can mess that up. It's not like it's, you know, impossible to not mess it up. But an Austrian fan later tweeted, Americans and their geography. So no harm, no foul. As of Tuesday, though, no one from the band's camp has stepped forward to explain how the mix-up over the flags occurred. I gotta think Gene Simmons isn't too happy. I just picture him, the way he looks, especially these days, without the makeup on, right? Or even with the makeup, but Gene without the makeup just looks like a mafia boss. He looks like, you know, he'll walk into a room, you know, he'll slam his fist down on the table and he'll be like, what were the profits from last night's show? You know, I mean, hey, it is the end of the road and these guys are obviously trying to maximize their profits. So, yeah, good for Kiss, though, for at least still, you know, having fun out there on the road and making us just so happy to talk about interesting things. It's better than them spewing the usual, we know everything about all these other topics that have nothing to do with rock and roll, because that's typically what I read with stories. But recently, Paul Stanley said something about, you know, cancel culture, which made sense. And I'm like, wonder if a pivot is starting to happen. But every so often, like a broken clock, the guys in Kiss, Paul and Gene, are right. And that's about how often lately they've been right. So, in any event, just kind of funny, humorous news, nothing earth shattering, nothing thought provoking, other than the fact that Austria does not have kangaroos. Just putting it out there. They do not have kangaroos, although some people here in the United States probably think that they do. And they probably think Ukraine is a kind of bird. So you just don't know. All right. Before I leave, one more time on page 99. I'm telling you, folks, this is really good. You got to go listen to it. You know, I can try to describe the songs. Reading reviews of music is sometimes really difficult because the author has to spend just an incredible amount of time trying to describe what it sounds like, where if you put it on, you know exactly what it sounds like, and no description can really do it justice. But this is one of the best produced West Coast records of the year. There are other artists out there that compete for your attention in this genre. State Cows, who I mentioned. Also, was it Silver Fox, Young Gun, Silver Fox? I always get the order mixed up, but those guys are insane. I mean, I don't know. Those guys are probably the best at it, but these guys it's like a horse race. They're coming up from behind and they may overtake those guys. So we'll have to say very enthusiastic, very talented people. And you should check out page 99. All right, I'm done. I'm kind of rambling. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe.